The internet has undergone a drastic change within the past month, and especially within this past week, because YouTube, I think on Wednesday, ended up rolling out their AI age verification software. I haven't come across it quite yet. That could, of course, change by the time you guys see this video. But as it sits right now, I can kind of see a little bit of a change on the back end with some of my stats, but I can't really chalk that up to anything quite yet. We'll have to see as this rolls out. I don't think it's going to be a great thing for anybody, but the world is a-changing, and yeah, specifically in regards to payment processors, expanding this out for a little while longer, all of the collective shout stuff that has gone on that has, brought us to a point where you have feminist activists actively censoring gaming platforms that would otherwise turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to their inane ramblings. But hey, because Visa, MasterCard, and now PayPal are more than willing collaborators with the fun police, well, we have quite a problem on our hands. So, not safe for work content row continues as Valve confirms PayPal no longer supports Steam purchases in some regions. That is absolutely insane. One of PayPal's acquiring banks decided to stop processing Steam transactions, which cut off PayPal for a number of currencies. That is absolutely wild because, PayPal, I forget, like the specific transactions, like whenever it's offered as a means of payment, it drives up most of the purchases, okay? And it's a big dissuasion if a platform doesn't have PayPal. There's just a general level of safety associated with PayPal from the general consumer base. I remember researching this. I can't remember what it was for, and it might even predate me being on the internet, the content creation side of the internet. But whenever PayPal makes moves like this to remove their presence from a platform, it has massive detrimental effects. Will it ultimately affect Steam, which for a certain segment of the audience is irreplaceable for gamers? Arguably not, but it's a very dangerous precedent nonetheless. Valve has confirmed that one of PayPal's acquiring banks has blocked all transactions on Steam as a part of ongoing action against explicit gaming content. The issue arose last month when players and then Valve itself noticed PayPal was immediately terminating the processing of any transactions related to Steam, regardless of the game being purchased. It's not PayPal itself that's blocking transactions, however. One of the acquiring banks it uses to process payments has decided to stop processing any Steam transactions, which cut off PayPal non-Steam for a number of currencies. Right now, the affected currencies appear to be anything other than the euro, British pound, Japanese yen, and Australian, Canadian, and US dollar. The statement to RPS, Valve said the restrictions regarding content on Steam related to what we've previously commented on surrounding MasterCard. Exactly, and we've covered that before, but let's just say, we talked about it, I think it was earlier this week, with Trump signing that executive order to go after companies and go after banks that are debanking individuals. This is why following through on and implementing those orders laid out in that executive order are so important and can have knock-on effects and be extrapolated out to, places like Steam and itch.io that had to remove thousands of games that arguably not too many people are playing, but that's where the censorship police always come in. They find this little niche foothold and they never fucking let go. But it's interesting, right? Because, Valve is getting pressured, Steam's getting pressured, itch.io, all because MasterCard, Visa, all of these payment processors, all of these banks are deciding to step in and be the censors because they want to be the arbiters of truth. They don't want these feminist activist groups breathing down their neck. They want to be seen as the arbiters of moral objectivity and standing on the right side of history, which is why this is so interesting, right? Okay, because you got Roblox, and there's a situation going over here, okay? Roblox, yes, one of the biggest games online right now and has been for the past several years. You can buy all of your microtransactions, all of your gift cards, everything like that with PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, everything that you want, even when there are active predators in the game. What? Yeah. follow me on this. Roblox defends decision to ban vigilante predator hunters after the Schlep ban. Now, the Schlep is an individual we will be documenting for the sake of this video, because it's not too dissimilar to, what was that chick that turned 18 and sparked up an OnlyFans and made $3 million within the first hour or something like that, without OnlyFans connecting some dots that, gee, okay, you turn 18 and you immediately have content ready to go at 12:01. When would you have had time to film that in the first 60 seconds of you being of legal age? But yet you can still sign up for an OnlyFans account with MasterCard, Visa, whatever payment processor you so choose. It's really funny how the morality and the desire to do good is really afflicted with such glaring blind spots with a certain other avenues. But let's take a look at this. Okay, Roblox has issued a detailed statement defending its decision to ban vigilante accounts from the platform days after predator catching creator Schlep claimed he was unfairly removed. The company said that while some of these users appeared well-intentioned, their actions create an unsafe environment. Interesting. They create an unsafe environment. Okay. According to Roblox, vigilantes often impersonate minors, approached other users, and tried to move conversations to other platforms to have explicit discussions. The company said this behavior mirrors that of predators they claimed to target. Oh, okay, cool. So in them trying to flesh out predators, they're the real perpetrators, not the ones that are out there looking for real minors. Okay. Roblox said that this activity had accelerated across many accounts and normalized conduct that is prohibited on this platform, including simulating certain types of conversations and directing users off-site. Right. I've seen conversations, right? Okay, I've seen things, I think it was this week or last week, something coming up where one of these to catch a predator type sting ops was taking place somewhere, and they thought that they, really had something here, where they cracked down on a 25-year-old arranging to meet up an 18-year-old girl, and it's like, aha, we caught an Epstein aficionado. It's like, has this type of hysteria gone too far? Well, I think in certain aspects, and the way that society in general wants to go ahead and dismiss responsibility or place too much authority on women, that's another conversation to have. But when you're Roblox actively defending pedos, like, that's more than sus, to say the least. The statement outlined their internal reporting process, which it says captures key metadata that emails and screenshots cannot. Right, because, see, we got metadata. We got metadata that's going to do better than your actual evidence. It's like, okay, cool. What kind of metadata do you get? Okay, can we supplement it with anything that we can get? No. Our metadata is good. Well, what is it? Our metadata is great. Oh, okay, cool. We see. Don't bother with, you actually getting emails, pictures, screenshots, tangible, provable, replicatable evidence. No. My metadata, though. In 2024, the company submitted 24,522 reports to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Now, just imagine, okay, because those are the ones that you caught. It's kind of like illegal crossings down at the southern border, okay? Yeah, you can catch 11,000 people at a clip, but when 250,000 people are streaming over the border every month, I mean, it's nice that you caught that many. It's just, we know that you're missing a bunch. You got a blind spot here. Roblox criticized vigilante groups for allegedly delaying reporting until after staging real-life confrontations or producing social media content. Without that, this can leave potential offenders active on the platform for longer. Roblox also stated that it cannot act on off-platform evidence unless it can be independently verified or similar behavior is observed on Roblox, citing the risk of fabricated material being used to target users. Exactly, that's why these groups collect actual evidence. Okay, they encourage players to use in-game and profile-based reporting tools. Yeah. Just trust us. Okay, don't trust anybody else. We got your best intentions in mind. Don't worry, we're here from Roblox and we're gonna help. But yes, running around to this whole Schlep situation. Okay, Schlep responds and calls a statement outrageous. Schlep, who has claimed that his work has led to 6 arrests, said the Roblox's ban would prevent some offenders from facing real-world consequences. Exactly, because, oh no, they get banned from Roblox. Well, we'll just fire up a new profile. And even if you get IP banned, cool, just go and be a freak somewhere else. Okay, following their statement, he said, Roblox has tripled down on their latest newsroom post, outrageously comparing me to actual predators. I mean, you know, when they come out and say, hey, you know, those predator hunters, they're creating an unsafe environment for, okay, cool. We don't need to say they're, because we're kind of sticking up for predators. If you read this from I was going to say from a certain aspect, but from a literal aspect, that's exactly what you guys are fucking saying. So he's 1,000% right on this. But yes, we use the same tactics that the FBI, ICAC, and local police departments use for their own operations to catch predators. Exactly. And Grums has summarized the Schlep story is pretty wild. And Chris Hansen, hey, there you go. Did a little bit of foreshadowing earlier by saying to catch a predator, and the man himself has appeared. Say his name 3 times and he'll offer you cookies and lemonade. Has now contacted him to do a documentary investigation into Roblox. Schlep has retained counsel to defend against Roblox going after him for exposing predators on the platform. Schlep himself was groomed on Roblox by a then developer on Roblox. Interesting. Schlep then went after predators on Roblox, exposing and leading to arrest of 6 PDFs. You know what that means. It's not, oh yeah, here, take a look at my documents. Schlep was then issued a cease and desist and banned from the Roblox platform. Now even Qatar has banned the game. Oh, shout out, Habibi. A congressman is looking into it, and the state of Louisiana is suing Roblox over child safety. I've even had law firms reach out to me and DM me asking for info. Yes, looking into a class action lawsuit against the company. Bad news for Roblox, who in my opinion really needs to take aggressive action to shut down some of the things they have been seeing circulating widely on social media. Exactly, because Chris Hansen has reached out to Real Schlep, planning an upcoming documentary investigation into Roblox's handling of child safety issues. And then, yeah, what looks to be a press release from Schlep's side of this conversation. Oh yeah, from his law group. Okay, in regards to the cease and desist issued by Roblox. But yeah, this is absolutely wild, man. But hey, even if you are an avid Roblox player, I take a look at the demographics of my back-end information on YouTube, and it's like, I don't really think that there's much overlap between your average Roblox player and myself, especially the ones that would be caught up in stories, you know, the ones that we're talking about. I think I'm pretty safe on that. But if you have anybody else that you know that can go ahead and support Roblox, then don't worry, you can pay for any of those cards to flush out your Roblox world with PayPal, MasterCard, or Visa, because they don't care about this shit. You can still go ahead and let the money flow over there. But those dastardly graphic visual novel games, oh, we need to get those off of those platforms, because those are the ones that exploit women, and that's really what we need to take seriously at the end of the day, not arresting pedos. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Coswell. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.